friends, how's it going? How are we doing today? Good, I hope. Welcome to the last installment of my favorite Walt Disney World rides, insert park here. So this week we are doing Magic Kingdom. Also, I'm trying to be better at looking in the camera and not up here in the viewfinder. But anyway, beside that point, let's get started. This is in no particular order. Oh, also, me and my husband went in October of 2023 for our honeymoon. So let's get started. So Magic Kingdom was our fourth full park day. But it was not the end of our trip. We had another week and a half. Well, not week and a half, like another week. But that's beside the point. Anyway. So, and no, we did not go back to the parks. We went to Universal. Yeah, I know you didn't ask, but I told you anyway. So anyway, let's get started again in no particular order. The first one I am going to talk about is, oh, also my computer's over here, which has my notes. That's why I'm looking over here. Under the Sea, Journey of the Little Mermaid. This one, classic, like, obvi. But it was just a cute ride, and it was from my childhood, so I obviously had to ride up. Although I'm very sad because I did not have time to meet Ariel afterwards, which would have been ideal, but you know, priorities. Next is the Barnstormer. This one, so like I said in my previous videos, is I am not a real life roller coaster girly. I am a Disney roller coaster girly, meaning the Disney roller coasters, which are most likely like made with children in mind to not be super scary. That's my cup of tea, because real life roller coasters scared the living crap out of me. So I loved the Barnstormer. I thought it was a cute little ride. My husband, on the other hand, is a real life roller coaster boy, and he was like, this is lame. I was like, dude, it's a kids ride, like legit, like look at the line of kids over there that are about to ride it. But I thought it was cute. Next up is the Mad Tea Party. So fun fact, when I went with my family back in like 05, 06, me and my mom were so mad because my sister and my dad kept trying to like spin it, and we didn't want them to spin it. We wanted it just to like stay stationary, but like, you know, like how it automatically like just spins around. Like we didn't want like our individual teacup to like spin super fast. And so I fully intended not to touch it and just have it spin by itself, like it does automatically with the ride. I told my husband not to touch it, and he's like, I'm gonna let you control that. And so I ended up spinning it a little bit, not as fast as my dad and my sister were trying to do it, because they were trying to get a reaction out of me and my mom, because they knew we did not like it. So I spun it a little bit this way, and then I spun it this way, and I just kept doing that until the ride was over, and it was super fun, and I loved it. Next up is the Many Adventures of Winnie the Pooh. So fun fact, if you did not know, Winnie the Pooh, like those characters are some of my favorite Disney characters. So it's like Rapunzel and Winnie the Pooh are my people. Eeyore is my favorite of the 100 Acre Woods gang. Why, I don't know. He just always has been. I don't know, maybe in a deep sense I like relate with him or something. But I loved the ride. I did not like the Woozle part. I'm just gonna say it right now, I did not like the Woozle part. It was a little scary. I know, I'm a 27-year-old, and I found the Woozle part scary. So sue me. Whatever. But I loved it. And then the gift shop was like my favorite gift shop ever. And I did get to meet the 100 Acre Woods characters right before that. So we went to Mickey's Not So Scary Halloween party the night that we went to Magic Kingdom. And so we went to go get in line for the ride, and we accidentally got in line for the characters, which was perfectly fine because I wanted to meet the characters in their Halloween costumes. And we had just eaten at the Crystal Palace and met the characters in their normal, and we got to meet all four. So Piglet, Pooh, Eeyore, and Tigger, like back to back, and it was amazing, and I loved it. It was the best night of my life. Well, one of the best nights of my life. But yeah, and then we eventually went and we rode the ride, and it was amazing, and I loved it. Next up is Big Thunder Mountain Railroad. So like I said, not a roller coaster girly, so I was kind of nervous about this, but I watch a bunch of Disney people, so I like watch the Tim Tracker, I watch Adam the Woo, I watch the Luffersons, I watch Miss Cherry or Miss Jessie Cherry, I watch on TikTok, I watch the Dapper Danielle, but she doesn't really do roller coasters either. I just watch like Disney content. I eat it all up. And all of the ones except for the Dapper Danielle, they go on Big Thunder and they like ride it, and it's always looked good, and like I've wanted to ride it, but I've been totally terrified because I don't like roller coasters. And then I found out about this. I'm a Disney roller coaster girly, and it was a little less scary, but I was still kind of nervous, but I loved it. It was amazing. It was a great ride. Highly recommend. Next up is Buzz Lightyear's Space Ranger Spin. So this is kind of similar to Toy Story Mania, and except it has like a little bit of a different theme. But I tried to beat my husband. I did not beat my husband. I will beat my husband next time. And it's nice. It's air conditioned. It's cool. So like if it's a hot day, I would recommend going in there and you have some fun and you can like make a little competition out of it, and like maybe like make a bet, like whoever wins has to like buy this food or gets to choose this, or whoever loses has to pay for the food that this person chooses, or something like that. Just make it fun. Nice hearty competition. No high stakes. Next is Seven Dwarfs Mine Train. Again, I was a little nervous to go on this ride, but I was like, surely it'll be fine. I feel like this is a kid ride, which I think it might be. Correct me if I'm wrong. And it was wonderful, and I loved it. No said. Next up is Space Mountain. Again, okay. So I feel like you have seen or have noticed a recurring theme. Megan doesn't want to ride a ride. Megan's husband convinces her to ride the ride. Megan loves the ride. You know, and like I hate it when my husband's right. Like, no, like I have to be right all the time. But unfortunately, throughout this vacation, he was right about a couple rides that we rode, and it just irked me. But anyway, I did not want to ride this ride, mainly because of like this way you sit. So you don't sit side by side, you sit in like a toboggan thing. So like there's like, I think there's like 3 or 4 people like right back to back, and it's dark, and so I was terrified. Like I was like, I don't want to, but he really wanted to, so I was like, oh, fine. And I really liked it. So yeah, there was that one. And then last but not least is Tron Light Cycle Run. Again, this one, I got up at 6:55 a.m., got in the virtual queue, we rode it. I had seen POVs on this ride before as well, so I kind of knew what to expect. I was really nervous about the seating arrangements because like you have to like, it's like kind of like a bike, so you have to like go forward like this, and so you're not like sitting upright, and so I feel like I would have had like less control, but you're strapped in that thing so well. And so I was preparing my husband. I was like, this is how we have to sit. It's been said that it's super fast, like the ride is over too quickly. I just want like you know, be prepared. And I do agree, it was over really fast, but it was so fun. And like I didn't really think about the way I was seated once it got started. I was just too busy like looking and having so much fun. But one thing that did irk me about this ride, and it had nothing to do with Disney, it had to do with the guests. So they tell you not to raise your hands because it's for safety reasons, and I saw so many people like raising their hands up, like kind of like lifting up their chest, and like I'm like, dude, they literally told you not to do that. Like you could get hurt. Like it just made me so mad. I just had to get that off my chest. Like the cast members are there to keep you safe, so if they say something, listen to them. And that is what I tried to do. Well, that's what I did the entire time I was at Disney, because I'm sure they deal with a lot of like rude guests all day, every day, and like I don't want to be another bad spot in their day. I want to be a good spot, like, oh, this guest listened to me. Like I know they're probably not going to remember me, but I just wanted to make their day a little bit easier if I could. So yeah, those were my favorite rides of Magic Kingdom. Let me know your favorite rides down below. Did we have some of the same? Let me know. If we didn't, and if I missed a ride that you really like, let me know, and maybe next time I'm there, hopefully sooner rather than later, I will write it and review it for you. But yeah, if you enjoyed, subscribe. I post new videos every single Friday at 4. Like this video also if you enjoyed it, and I hope you have a great day, great week, great weekend, and I hope to see your beautiful faces next week. Bye guys.